Sanara Adonai Susini, Hidanalaya Gunara Kunhuna Idahalaya Gunara Amen. Amen, amen. I say truly, I tell you, I am whom you call Jesus Christ. Holy Spirit incarnate, the Spirit of truth. Holy Spirit, Tetragrammaton. Revelation 12:15. Then the dragon poured water out of its mouth like a river. It poured the water toward the woman so that the flood would carry her away. But the earth helped the woman. The earth opened its mouth and swallowed the river that came from the mouth of the dragon. So Revelation 12:15-16. As this happens in spirit, like I told you in my record before, that it was like the fire that I am forcing to go through, or like, like a fire. Example, like there's a house that been burned out, and then you left your siblings out there, little child out there. You want to go out, you want to go get them out there. Like you see this happenings around you. A house burned out, a child inside, and then you run off outside. So you wanted to get out because of your child, but you are still inside of the house, and then the other child was in another room. So you have towel, you wet the towel, you go in there to get the child, and covered you on the child to get out there. That's another thing with that. And also, like because in before time, these things does not happen in the world, these fires, no, only if the place is so much to me, so it is like the time of Uncle Solomon, when his eunuchs offered bullocks in the it was burnt, like this. So you see bullocks, human, like dogs bullocks, they say it like this, So you see, it was the bullocks of the like a carabao. They placed him there, and then he was so angry, and many things happened around with that. So these two also, I told you in the record before that this is about like when my spirit and my souls was carried by mama, carried by my mama to Jupiter, and it was like flooded there, and then it was like we're trying to get into the torrent, It was this because we're trying to get out a child from there that got literally like he was toast as spirit being toast here and there and everywhere, So my mama, like I said to you, she's the one who is always on my side when I am doing this, When I am sometimes just a scroll, she wrote down, and then she just placed into me like literally like leaving a letter into your fridge, like sticking the letter into your fridge, what you need to get the next day, It's like that. And these two, Revelation 12:15-16. It's about those. Have you seen this? A lands that I can see this right now. There is lands and lands and lands and lands and lands and lands and lands that water being spewed. It was like from the top of the mountains going down and going down and going down, and then when it gets into that pit there, it is a hole where they make what you call it? We call it ipo-ipo. Mularian nata. Ipo-ipo. We call it, we call it tornado, water tornado. It is like this too, and then it's being swallowed. You see the houses being swallowed. It is the mouth that opened and swallowing the river, houses being swallowed. Sometimes you just wonder, like the there were houses on that side of the river. Right away, that mouth opens up and then swallowed the houses, or that earth opened and then that is what it is, humans. The earth opened its mouth and swallowed the river. That is what I've said. The river that like a water tornado that swallows the all around that, whatever is in that, like if there's houses, if there's trees, if there's whatever is in there being swallowed, it is what it is, what's written in it. You've seen that. I know you've seen this. The dragon poured water out of its mouth like a river. It is, I've seen this. It's like a landslide, and then it goes down, the water goes down, and then it poured the water toward the woman so that the flood would carry her away. It is about the house. It is about the house that sometimes there's like few houses being swallowed by the water, being swallowed like as in, disappear in just a matter of seconds. For spirit are born in spirit and flesh are born in flesh. Meaning to say, what happens in spirit, the same thing like this, in spirit, in flesh, that is what it is. The houses being swallowed, the earth opened its mouth and swallowed the river that came from the mouth of the no guard. No guard meaning no foundations. Because if you reverse the word dragon, no guard, no foundations. Tetragrammaton, it means no foundations. You see how that, water becomes like how it swallowed the houses, like disappear within just a matter of second. That is what it meant, humans. The river, the earth opened its mouth, the earth in net sinkholes. That is what it is, sinkholes. Like I said to you, the Bible, the book, is all about what happens and what is happening. And this has been happening and still happening and will happen until all the sinkholes in the world open its mouth. And then what will happen? That is why it is better to live that is why we build a home. A home where a flood cannot take it, or where the torrent cannot do that. For the torrent is commanded by him. Torrent is commanded by him. So that's what it means. The flood would carry it pour the water toward the houses, which is you call it woman, so that the flood would carry. It is what it is, The trees around it. It's just the sinkholes that are opening its mouth and swallowing the rivers, the houses, etc., etc. All that. That is what it means. Higanara alaya gunara kunhunay didahaya gunara. Amen. The river came from the mouth of the no guards. Sinkholes, no foundations. Disappearing of the houses of the earth is what's happening in America and some places in the world.